Hello everyone, welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. And sorry guys, I have been away for a while. I believe it's been about 8 days now since I last posted a video. A lot of stuff's been happening in my life, in my personal life. So I really don't want to talk about that specifically, but I just wanted to say that that's the reason I haven't been posting. I know a lot of stuff has happened lately, especially with Trump with the Libertarian Party. There was a couple other things that happened the past couple of days that I wasn't able to post about, but I am back. I'll be able to post right now. If anything else comes up, I'll let you guys know. I'm definitely not going to be like 20 days or 15 days late or anything like that, but it was a pretty long period I was not posting a video, so I just wanted to let you guys know that it was just something in my personal life that was happening. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this today. This actually came out today, and it's pretty cool. So basically, Virginia is basically tied, almost completely tied with just Trump and Biden. So basically, Trump and Biden, it's literally tied. So it's 42% to 42%. Trump and Biden are literally like exactly tied, with 14% going to other. Then there's also another poll that says Biden 40%, Trump 38%, RFK Jr. 8%, Stein 3%, West 1%, and then other 8%. So basically, Trump is within the margin of error no matter what in this poll. And this is the only poll that came out recently. I wanted to show you this as well. This was from Roanoke College. And basically, right here, let me show you guys this. So these are the two I showed you that just came out. Well, actually, no, I think these are... Yes, these are the Roanoke ones. So these are the ones that just came out. And the one before that was the ones we saw before. So it was Biden plus 4, Biden plus 1, Biden plus 3, and then a Biden plus 1. So basically, the most recent polls have showed basically Biden leading no matter what, other than with the even that we saw a minute ago. So basically, it is within the margin of error with almost any single poll that has came out recently. So it is showing that Virginia really doesn't want Biden, and it's showing that Trump could actually win Virginia, which is really crazy to think because Virginia hasn't been won at the presidential level with a Republican since 2004. And it's really crazy to think that Virginia could be in play with also a bunch of other states, which shows that Trump could win in so many scenarios, which I'll actually be showing you in a minute. But it is crazy to think that could happen. And also this as well, this is pretty cool. So like Kennedy, if it was Kennedy versus Biden, Kennedy would actually win in Virginia. Also versus Trump as well. So that's actually pretty crazy to also think of. But yeah, it's crazy how he's literally within the margin of error in Virginia based on recent polling. Other than obviously the Biden plus 4 right there, but based on all the other ones, which have Stein and Kennedy, it shows that Biden's within the margin of error, and also the recent one, which definitely is within the margin of error. So Trump could actually win Virginia based on this polling. So I want to show this. I want to show the state of Virginia and see how much Trump lost by in 2020. So in 2020, Trump lost by a sizable difference in Virginia from 54% to 44%. So he definitely did not do well in Virginia in 2020, which makes sense. A lot of people didn't like Trump in Virginia based on in 2020, and obviously a lot of these counties in Virginia shifted left. So it makes sense that that all these counties shifted left because of the COVID and everything like that. I think it would have been a lot closer if COVID never happened, but it definitely shows that Trump definitely did not do well in Virginia in 2020, and he needs to make up the difference if he wants to win Virginia this year, because obviously he didn't win Virginia in 2016 either. I'll show you that in a second. Let me get back to this. But yeah, Trump definitely did not do well in Virginia in 2020, but based on polling, he could do really well in 2024. But here's the 2016 one. So this one's closer, but not too close, but it is closer. So in 2016, Hillary Clinton did win Virginia as well by 49% to 44%. So definitely way closer than the 54 to 44. So it just shows that Trump can make back what he had. He can definitely make back what he had to win Virginia, possibly, but at least make up ground to where he at least gets a sizable difference from what he had in 2020 to 2016. So, and based on polling, he actually could really possibly get really close in Virginia, depending on how much of a spoiler Kennedy is. And I want to show this. So this was 2004's presidential election. This is the last time a Republican has ever won Virginia. So it was George W. and John Kerry. So it was 53% to 45, which is a huge difference with a Republican winning. Now, obviously, George W. was like he I don't know, I wouldn't exactly call him popular, but he was liked at the time. So it makes sense why he won, but that's a big lead for a Republican to win. Now, obviously, in 2008, Obama obviously won it by a decent margin, 52 to 46. So Virginia was shifting left. But it is interesting to see that George W. did win Virginia in 2004, and it is possible Trump could win Virginia. I think it'll be a lot closer than this. I think it'll be, if he does win Virginia, it'll be by it'll be by a tilt margin. It'll be like by a 0.5, 0.2%. Like it would be the closest of margins because Trump is not favored in Virginia. It's like a Minnesota situation, I guess you could say. If Trump can win Minnesota, he can win Virginia, especially based on this polling. I think that he can definitely win Virginia. Now, would I say he can win Virginia over Minnesota? I would say no. I think Minnesota is more favorable than Virginia, but it is interesting to take on it. So here's what I wanted to show you guys. So this is the map. I made a map basically on states that Trump's probably going to win, most likely going to win, and then Joe Biden's most likely going to win. And I left the toss-ups. I'm including Minnesota because Minnesota, it isn't a toss-up yet, but it is possibly going to be considered a toss-up soon. And I also included Virginia because of the video itself, because I wanted to show you what would happen if Trump won Virginia. So Trump right now, as of right now, would have 251 to Joe Biden's 203. If Trump wins Virginia, he has 264. All he needs to win the presidency is Nevada, or any state. If he wins Nevada or any other state that is listed right here, he wins the presidency. But based on polling, it's basically either Nevada or Arizona that he would win no matter what. So it would basically be one of those two. If he wins Virginia and wins Nevada, Arizona, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, or Pennsylvania, he wins the election if he has Virginia. Virginia could be crucial if Trump wins it, obviously. Now, obviously, if he doesn't win it, it's more better to just win Pennsylvania at that point so he can win the election. But I wanted to show you how dominant Trump could be if he wins this. So if he won Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, he gets 325 to 203. And if he somehow picks off Minnesota, which if he picks off Virginia, he's picking off Minnesota, which he would have 335 to Joe Biden's 205, which would be a dominant victory, which I don't think's happened in a while. I don't remember the last time a dominant victory for a candidate won by about 335. So I think that if this happened, a lot of people, if they did uproar about it, they couldn't say anything. Trump would win the popular vote in this situation, guaranteed. He would win the Electoral College. He would probably win the House and the Senate based on this. And basically, this would be like smooth sailing for Trump. This would be like Trump's perfect scenario. Trump's perfect scenario would be to win Virginia, win Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Nevada, and Arizona. That would be the perfect scenario for Trump. Now, obviously Virginia and Minnesota probably are going to go to Biden, but just based on this video, I just wanted to make it because of that. But this is what I think probably could happen when the election comes out, 312 to 226. But just basing it off of this scenario, if Trump did win Virginia, he's winning Minnesota. So it would be 335 to 203, which would be a huge win for Trump and the Republican Party in that matter, because they would win the Senate, they would win the House, and they would win the presidency, guaranteed, because of how many seats would flip based on this, depending on obviously the popular vote and what seats got flipped and whatnot. But I would still think that they would win the House and Senate based on this scenario. But it is crazy to think that if Trump won Virginia, he would just need one more state to win the election. And it could be literally any of those states that I listed. So it would be crazy to see that scenario, but I wanted to show you guys this scenario just to show you, because basically if Trump won Virginia, he could win any of those toss-up states and win the election, which is a crazy scenario to think of because Virginia, a lot of people thought wasn't in play. Now, it might not be in play as of right now, but if it keeps getting closer and closer, because there was an even poll I think it is possible Virginia could be in play, just like Minnesota. Minnesota is getting toward to being a toss-up. I think Virginia is more of a lean as of right now. I wouldn't say a tilt, but I'd say a lean. I think Minnesota is more of a tilt deep, but I think that Minnesota at some point soon could be a toss-up state because of third party. Now, Virginia, if they become a toss-up state, I think the election's over for Joe Biden no matter what, because at that point, I don't think Joe Biden has a path to victory. If Virginia can be a toss-up state, you're not going to win the election, period, because states like Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin are just going to be guaranteed to vote for Trump no matter what, so it's just not going to happen. But yeah, based on this polling right here, Trump is either tied with Biden or Biden is within the margin of error in Virginia. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to post this video for you guys. Sorry I'm not like as enthused as I usually am. Just going through a lot right now in my personal life. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to post this video tomorrow. You guys will see it in the morning. Hopefully I post a video soon. I'll probably post the my reaction to what happens with the hush money trial. I believe that's going to have a verdict sometime soon from what I heard. I'm not sure if there's anything else I'm going to be posting. It just depends on what comes up on the news. I would have posted about the Libertarian Party thing that happened with Trump, but because of personal reasons, I can't really post it now because I'm late, a little bit too late, so it's not as relevant anymore. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely post a video when I hear any news about anything else, but this is definitely a crazy thing to think of that could actually be happening. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.